There's an awful lot going on with the weather over the next few days. Let's break it down and take a look at each element. First and foremost, Storm Caroline. This swirl of cloud in the Atlantic is an area of low pressure that we have named as the third storm of the season. Why have we named Storm Caroline? Well, it's set to bring some very strong, potentially disruptive winds to northern Scotland on Thursday. What's driving this storm? Well, actually, out in the Atlantic, there's some really mild air. And to the north of that, we've got very cold air. And it's the contrast that's intensifying this storm. Now, ahead of it, actually, the weather's pretty calm for most of us on Tuesday. But as the storm approaches through Wednesday, the isobars squeeze together. It's going to be a windy Wednesday for all of us. But the greatest cause for concern happens on Wednesday night and into Thursday. As the storm tracks to the north of Scotland, the winds really pick up in this part of the world. That's why we've issued a warning for northern Scotland during Thursday, gusts of wind of 70 to 80 miles an hour, maybe more around some coasts. Those kind of winds are likely to cause travel disruption, certainly issues on the roads and at airports and the ferries as well, and the real threat of some problems with power supply. So that's why we've named Storm Caroline. Very strong winds in northern Scotland on Thursday. But after that, the weather doesn't really calm down. Storm Caroline may head away, but as it moves towards Scandinavia, well, it opens the floodgates to the cold air, pushing right across the UK. It's going to turn much colder for all of us by Friday and the weekend. The return of frost, the return of ice, and yes, coming down on the northerly winds, there will be snow showers too. There are warnings in force. It's a fast-moving situation, so please stay tuned to the Met Office for the very latest. We'll always be putting more and more out on our social media channels, and you can always download our weather app for the very latest information where you are.